Hi guys, welcome back, no? So for this video, we're going to discuss about tileworks, okay? Tileworks, from definition, it is a flat or curved piece of fired clay, stone, or concrete used especially for roofs, floors, walls, and often for ornamental work. When we say ornamental work, it is for aesthetic work, for decoration, okay? So tileworks can be estimated in two methods. We have the area method, we have the direct count method. Okay? So for an example, we have here a TNB which have a dimension of 2 meter on center distance by 2.5 meter on center distance. And we have here a height. So I'll be giving the height later, no? But let me first introduce the tiled height. When we say tiled height, this is the height na kung saan hanggang doon lang yung lalagyan natin ng tiles. Okay? It is a common practice before in the construction industry na at a certain height of 1.8 meter, yun lang, or not specifically 1.8 meter, nagva-vary din naman yan, depende sa designer. Okay, so, tiled height. So, at a certain height, hanggang dun lang yung lalagyan ng tiles. But in the common practice right now, for modern practice rather, ginagamit na natin yung tinatawag nating ceiling height. When we say ceiling height, from slab to ceiling ng wall, merong tiles. Okay? So, mamaya, pupuntahan natin yan with our example. Okay? And we also have here a door, 0.8 meter by 2.1, and a window of 0.6 by 0.3 meter. Okay? So, the first thing that we need to estimate is the floor tiles. Okay? So, for the floor tiles, we're going to use unglazed. When we say unglazed, ibig sabihin, hindi siya makinis. Bakit? If we are to use a glazed tile on your flooring in your TNB, and pag yan nabasa, there's a high tendency na makakadulas yan. That's why for floor tiles, ang ginagamit natin sa TNB is unglazed tiles. And commonly, ginagamit natin is 0.2 meters or 20 centimeter by 20 centimeter. The normal thickness of a tile is 4 mm. Pero of course, pag special order yung tiles or special type ng tiles yan, nag-vary yung ating thickness, mas kumakapal. Your tiles should also be clean tiles, okay? Clean and saturated surface dry. Ibig sabihin, tuyong-tuyo, okay? So if you have here your rough slab, papatungan natin yan ng mortar layer. So, it should be a rough slab, by the way, kasi mas mataas ang cohesion in terms of mas mataas ang cohesion and yung binding. Cohesion binding. And kasi kung smooth yan, walang kakapitan yung ating rough yung ating mortar. Mortar layer will serve as an adhesive for the tiles. It will be our binding material between your slab and your tiles. Okay? And it is also functioning as leveling the surface. Okay? So kasi pag nagbuhos tayo, it is not always the case na nakapantay yan, naka flat, no? So there might be cases na hindi na ayos ng mabuti. Then with the help of mortar, malilevel natin yung ating surface. Okay? So, going back to our example here, if I am to redraw this, this would be the top view. Okay? So, we are given an on-center distance of 2 meters and an on-center distance of 2.5 meter. Okay? So, imagine, this is the cross-sectional view at netong dalawa. This is the cross-sectional view. So, this is the 2 meter on center distance. Okay? This is the 2 meter on center distance. And I am using here 100 mm 100 mm for the CHB. Therefore, this half, itong kalahati dito is 0.05 meters. Likewise with this other half. Okay? Therefore, the total length would be, ang total length lang natin, the total width is equivalent to 2 meters minus 0.05, which is this part, minus 0.05, so that would be times 2. Therefore, the width is equivalent to 1.9 meter. Next is for the length. The length is equivalent to, we have here 2.5 meter on center distance, 0.5 meter on center distance minus 0.05 minus 0.05. Okay? Therefore, the length that we're going to use, or the effective length, would be 2.4 meter. Okay? Okay, so gagamitin natin is 1.9 meter by 2.4. And we're now ready to solve for the area. So the area is equivalent to 1.9 times 2.4. Therefore, the area is equivalent to 4.56 meters. Now, for our floor tiles, we are going to use 0.2 by 0.2 meters. So, for the number of tiles, it is equivalent to 4.56 square meters divided by 0.2 meter by 0.2 meter. So, it will simply cancel out. Therefore, the number of tile is equivalent to divided by 0.2 times 0.2. 114 pieces. But I will not be stopping my computation from there. I will be using an adjustment factor of 5%. Okay? So this 5% would be my allowance for breakage. Okay? Allowance for breakage. If you are very observant with your with respect to your OJT, kung may umabot na sa tile setting sa inyo, pag ina-unbox yung tiles, may mga cases na may mga basag-basag na tiles. And with respect to the shape ng pagkabasag ng tiles, karamihan hindi na magagamit. That's why I am going to add a 5% allowance para hindi ako kulangin if nasa site na. Okay? So, 114 times 1.05, that is 119.7, and that is equivalent to 120 pieces. Okay? 120 pieces. Next is wall tiles. Okay? So, for wall tiles, we can now use glazed tiles. Even sa labas ng CR, sa common area, sa kitchen, sa receiving area, basta anywhere sa labas ng bahay, we can already use glazed tiles kasi hindi naman nababasa yan normally. Okay? Compared sa comfort room na laging nababasa. Okay? Pwedeng mag-cause ng accident. So, for wall tiles, we have here the dimension of 0.3 and 0.2. So, if you are given a tile which is not square or it is in rectangular in dimension, I suggest that we use the direct count method. Okay? We need to use the direct count method. Okay. So, going back to our example, we have here 2.5 by 2 meters on center distance. Now, another problem is, would it be a tiled height or would it be a ceiling height? Okay? Try muna natin si tiled height. Okay? First, we need to solve for the perimeter. So, for the perimeter, it is 2.4, 2.4, two sides, 1.9, two sides, and we're going to subtract the opening for the door. Take note, mas mataas yung ating door compared sa ating tile height. So, the perimeter would be 2.4 times 2 plus 1.9 times 2 minus 0.8. Okay? So, yan. Mas mataas siya kaysa sa 2.1. Kaya, we can subtract 0.8 agad. Okay? Therefore, the perimeter is equivalent to 7.8 meters. Okay? But before we use that, no, we need to check first, no. Dito, ang width natin is 1.9 meters. Yung sa 1.9 meters, we need to check kung ilan ba yung magkakasyang 0.2 na tiles. Okay? Ito mga 0.2. Okay? Take note, that is the width of the tile, no? And the height is 0.3. Okay? So, we need to check kung ilan ang magkakasyang 0.2 sa 1.9. So, 1.9 divided by 0.2, that is, no. 1.9 divided by 0.2. That is 9.5, which is okay. Kasi ang mangyayari dyan, if this is your tile, and lumabas dito na point, sabihin natin, 9.67, so may itatapon kang 0.33% ng tiles mo. Okay? So, we need to consider na ito lang dapat yung magagamit. Kasi, ang pangit naman, kung pagtatabihin mo yung dalawang basag na part. Okay? Nasusundan ba? Okay, so I repeat, if this is your tile, okay, and ang lumabas is 9.5, it is okay. Kasi hindi mo itatapon yung 0.5, hindi mo itatapon yung 0.5, both of these 0.5s will be used. Compared, pag ang lumabas dyan, for example, lumabas dyan is 0.65. Ito, 0.33. Wala tayong paggagamitan ng 33. Ang pangit naman kung pagtatabihin natin yung dalawang 33. It defeats the purpose of tiles. Okay? So, since okay siya, 9.5, we can proceed. Okay? So, with that, 7.8 meters N1 is equivalent to 7.8 meter divided by 0.2, and that is 39 pieces. So we have 39 pieces. Next, another thing we need to consider is sa vertical. Okay? Kailangan natin i-consider yung sa vertical. Kasi, pag kunyari, ganun ulit yung nangyari, this is 0.67 of a tile, this is 0.33 of a tile, and this, using the dimension, this is 0.2, this is 0.1. Aesthetically speaking, hindi magandang tignan na pinagdugtong mo yung 0.1 at 0.1 para magmukhang 0.2. That's why for this, if this would be the case, we're only going to consider the whole number. Okay? Okay, so let's check. Our height is 1.8 meters. Okay? So, ilan magkakasyang 0.3 sa 1.8 meters? So, N2 is equivalent to 1.8 divided by 0.3. And that is equivalent to 6 pieces. Okay? Therefore, No. We're not yet done. We need to subtract. No. We're already done. Because the opening is until here. The opening is here. Hindi nakasamang na tiles na to hanggang dito sa taas. And yung window natin, nasa taas siya ng tiled height. Okay? So, number of tiles total, NT is equivalent to 39 by 6. And that is equivalent to 234 pieces. Okay? This time we try the ceiling height. But for the ceiling height, what we're going to consider is the perimeter of the whole TNB. Saka natin isusubtract yung area ng ating window and yung area ng ating door. Okay? So, I repeat, consider natin yung buong perimeter. So, for the perimeter is equivalent to 2.4 times 2 plus 1.9 times 2. And the perimeter is equivalent to 8.66 meters. Now, for the ceiling height, let's say it is 3.1 meters. Okay? It is 3.1 meters. So, solve muna natin yung N1. N1 is equivalent to 8.6 meters divided by 8.6 meters divided by 0.2 meters. So, that would be 43 pieces. Okay? Now, for the N2, we need to check. Okay? Kailangan nating i-check. Kasi sabihin natin, this is our 3.1 meter. Ilang 0.3 ang magkakasya sa 3.1 meter. And that is equivalent to 3.1 divided by 0. That is equivalent to 10.33. Now, if we are to analyze it properly, if this is our tile, 0.33 is 1/3. Tama? 0.33 is 1/3. 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Ibig sabihin, etong mga excess natin, pwede pa natin siyang gamitin. Pero if ang lumabas dyan, for example, 10.65, the 0.65, eto, 0.65, what is 0.65 of 0.3? It is 0.195, and this is 0.105. Hindi na natin magagamit ito. Okay? Hindi na natin magagamit yung top. Therefore, instead of 10, ang o-orderin mo is 11 pieces na. Okay? I repeat, hindi na natin magagamit itong top portion na 0.105 meters kasi pangit na pagdugtungin yung dalawang bungi. That's why from 10.65, i-round off na natin siya to, round up na natin siya into 11. Compared dito sa 10.33, na pag hinati mo yan, equivalent na tigta-tatlo yan. So, another example, what if it is 10.5? 10.5, ibig sabihin, mahahati lang siya sa dalawa. Magagamit mo sa taas, magagamit mo yung sa baba. So, i-adapt natin yung 10, i-adapt natin yung 10, and we will make another computation for the decimal. Likewise with 10.33. I-adapt natin yung 10 plus, we will make another computation for the 0.33. Pero kung tapon na yung excess part, we will round it up to the whole number. Okay? So, here we have N2 is equivalent to 3.1 meter, 0.1 meter divided by 0.3, and that is 10.33. Okay? Like what I've said a while ago, i-adapt natin si 10, and we will make another computation sa 0.33 na yan. Okay? Okay. Okay. Excuse me. 'Di ba dito may na-solve tayong 33, 0.33, 0.33. And that is equivalent to 0.1 meter, 0.1 meter, and this is also 0.1 meter. Ibig sabihin, itong tatlong to, magagamit natin sila. Okay? So, ang gagawin natin, we have, ang magkakasya sa isang 8.6 meter na 8.6 meter na perimeter is 43 pieces. Ang gagawin natin, i-distribute natin itong na-cut natin. So, sa 43 pieces, ilang tatlong piraso ang mabubuo natin. Okay? So, we have 43 divided by 3. And that is 14.33. So, ang magagamit lang natin na tiles for the decimal is equivalent to 15 pieces. Okay? So, for the N total is equivalent to 43 times 10. 43 times 10 plus 15. And that is equivalent to 43 times 10 plus 15, 445 pieces. Okay? Pero hindi pa tayo doon natatapos because we need to consider na isubtract yung opening ng ating door and yung opening ng ating window. So, for the number of opening, we have, take note, the dimension is 0.8. So, 0.8 divided by 0.2, kasi yun yung width ng tiles natin, 0.2. By the way, remember the orientation of our tiles is 0.3 height, 0.2 base. Okay? So, 8 divided by 0.2 plus, this time, 2.1 divided by 0.3. Okay? 2.1 divided by 0.3 plus, for the window, 0.6. 0.6 for the base, 0.6 for the base, divided by 0.2 plus 0.3 for the height, divided by 0.3. So, ilang tiles yan? So, we will be having 0.8 divided by 0.2 plus 2.1 divided by 0.3 plus 0.6 divided by 0.2 plus 0.3 divided by 0.3. And that is equivalent to 15 pieces. Therefore, N is equivalent to 330 pieces. Okay? What if we're going to use the area method? So, for, using area, for a non-square tile, pag gagamitin natin yung area, we have 2 times 1.8, 2.4 times 2 sides plus 1.8 times 2 sides times the height of 3.1. Okay? Area is equivalent to multiply it by the height, which is 3.1 minus 0.8 times minus 0.8 times, what is the door? 2.1 minus the window 0.6 times 0.3. equivalent to 24.8 square meters. So for the number of tiles, it would be 24.8 square meters divided by the dimension of the tile, which is equivalent to 0.2 times 0.3. It is equivalent to 413.33 pieces. So this is equivalent to 414 pieces. So medyo malayo, no? Because our value here is 414 and this is 230. May mali. Okay? So I think mali ito, no? Mali. This is mali. Bakit? Kasi this is area supposedly, this is area supposedly, but it became a linear. So mali. So NO supposedly should be 0.8 divided by 0.2 times 2.1 divided by 0.3 plus 0.6 divided by 0.2 times 0.3 divided by 0.3. NO is equivalent to 31 pieces. Therefore, N is equivalent to 445 minus 31. And that is equivalent to 414 pieces. Okay? Now, if you're going to say, sir, magkaparehas naman. Ang lumabas is 400 dito sa area method, 414 pieces dito sa ating direct count method. Be careful kasi nga, tulad nga ng sinabi ko kanina, what if hindi ganito yung pagkakaputol? What if naputol siya na 0.2, 0.3? Mali. 0.1. So, hindi mo magagamit yung 0.1. So, doon tayo magra-round up sa whole number. Doon tayo magiging careful. That's why, as much as possible, pag magkaiba yung dimension nung tile natin, hindi siya square tile, we use the direct count method. Next would be estimating for the mortar. Okay? So, dito natin siya ituloy sa first page kasi wala na tayong space dito. Okay? So, ituloy natin siya sa first page. So, for the mortar, we assume a thickness of the mortar as 1 inch, or it is equivalent to 0.025 meter. Now, we need to solve for the volume. So, the volume of the mortar is equivalent to the area. Ano yung area natin kanina? 24.8 square meters. So, we have 24.8 square meters times the thickness of 0.025 meter. Therefore, the volume is 0.62 cubic meter. So, using Class B mixture for the mortar, we have number of cement is equivalent to 0.62 times 12. For the sand, we have 0.62 times 1 times an increase of 33% because we assume that this is a river sand. Increase of 33%. Hindi pwedeng mabato yan, yung mortar natin, lalo na pag magta-tile setting tayo. Magsishake yung mga tiles. Okay? So, computing. 0.62 times 12, that is 7.44, and that is equivalent to 8 bags of cement. 0.62, that is times 1 times 1.33 is equivalent to 0.825 cubic meter. Then for the volume of water, we have 7.44 bags times 6 And that is equivalent to 44.64 gallons.